Yo, what's good, YouTube? I'm back. I haven't uploaded since February, but it's okay. So today we're playing the Stanley Parable, the deluxe edition. Pretty sure Markiplier played this. Like I don't know when, but I've watched his video on this. So right now it wants me to enter the current time. It is 12:47 a.m. Let me just check that again. 12:47. Okay, let's get it. Let's go. Hang on, hang on. Say something. Setting the both times you booted up the game. Oh yeah, I've done that before. Oh, taking the time to set the clock, and I appreciate that. I know you care about this experience and you're paying attention. Knowing what times you're setting are correct. Tell you what, I'll make you a deal. Since you've been so cooperative, next time you boot up the game, see the screen, just set the clock to your favorite time. Go ahead and pick whatever time you want, even if it's not the correct time, you've earned it. Alright, I'll let you get back to the video game now. Ooh. I've booted up this game before. Okay, let's get it. Let's go. I didn't really mean to skip that. It's okay. I don't know if it makes
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Sorry guys for not uploading. I just haven't really had the time to.
When Stanley came to a set of two open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Okay. That's really bright. I don't like that.
Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer there. Stanley stepped into the broom closet, but there was nothing here, so he turned around and got back on track. There was nothing here. No choice to make, no path to follow, just an empty broom closet. No reason to still be here. It was baffling that Stanley was still just sitting in the broom closet. He wasn't even doing anything. At least if there was something to interact with, he'd be justified in some way. As it is, he's literally just standing there doing sweet FA.
What's FA mean?
Are you really still in the broom closet? Standing around doing nothing? Why? Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
It's not that door. Money in the morning, money in the evening, money for breakfast, money crisp. There's a bunch of stars. Chairs, computer, big book, locked door, pencils, cup.
Stepping into his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. Shocked, unraveled, Stanley wondered in disbelief who orchestrated this. What dark secret was being held from him? What he could not have known was that the keypad behind the boss's desk guarded the terrible truth that his boss had been keeping from him. And so the boss had assigned it an extra secret PIN number.
Why is it extra
2845. But of course, Stanley couldn't possibly have known this. Stanley just sat around twiddling his thumbs. Trying to input anything on the device was useless, since he could never possibly know that the combination was 2845. Yet incredibly, by simply pushing random buttons on the keypad, Stanley happened to input the correct code by sheer luck. Amazing. He stepped into the newly opened passageway.
What's this way? Nothing. What's back here? Nothing. Oh.
Descending deeper into the building, Stanley realized he felt a bit peculiar. It was a stirring of emotion in his chest, as though he felt more free to think for himself, to question the nature of his job. Why did he feel this now, when for years it had never occurred to him? This question would not go unanswered for long. Stanley walked straight ahead through the large door that read Mind Control Facility.
There, I'm gonna go this way. Actually, no, that's creepy. I don't like that. I'll go over here. Close the door. I don't like this. It's pretty dark in here.
The lights rose on an enormous room packed with television screens. What horrible secret did this place hold? Stanley thought to himself. Did he have the strength to find out? Now the monitors jumped to life, their true nature revealed. Each bore the number of an employee in the building, Stanley's co-workers. The lives of so many individuals reduced to images on a screen, and Stanley, one of them, eternally monitored in this place where freedom meant nothing.
I got fired. He got fired. Whatever that is.
This mind control facility, it was too horrible to believe. It couldn't be true. Had Stanley really been under someone's control all this time? Was this the only reason he was happy with his boring job? That his emotions had been manipulated to accept it blindly? No, he refused to believe it. He couldn't accept it. His own life in someone else's control? Never! It was unthinkable, wasn't it? Was it even possible? Had he truly spent his entire life utterly blind to the world? But here was the proof, the heart of the operation. Controls labeled with emotions, happy or sad or content, walking, eating, working, all of it monitored and commanded from this very place. And as the cold reality of his past began to sink in, Stanley decided that this machinery would never again exert its terrible power over a...
I was meant to click on. Or was it already on?
blackness and a rising chill of uncertainty. Was it over? Yes! He had won! He had defeated the machine, unshackled himself from someone else's command. Freedom was mere moments away. And yet, even as the immense door slowly opened, Stanley reflected on how many puzzles still lay unsolved. Where had his co-workers gone? How had he been freed from the machine's grasp? What other mysteries did this strange building hold? But as sunlight streamed into the chamber, he realized none of this mattered to him, for it was not knowledge or even power that he had been seeking, but happiness. Perhaps his goal had not been to understand, but to let go. No longer would anyone tell him where to go, what to do or how to feel.
So many
Whatever
awesome
life he
secrets,
lives,
awesome
it will
powers.
be his. And that was all he needed to know. It was perhaps the only thing worth knowing. Stanley stepped through the open door. Stanley felt the cool breeze upon his skin, the feeling of liberation, the immense possibility of the new path before him. This was exactly the way, right now, that things were meant to happen. And Stanley was happy.
This is a good ending. Oh, I beat the game. I'm pretty sure that's not how it goes though. But it's okay because I still beat it. Oh, we're back here.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
I think I'm just gonna like end the video here because I don't know. So this is the end of the video. Peace out, guys. I'll try to upload again if I can after this video. Peace out, everybody.